I am live, and it is Thanksgiving for those of us who celebrate Thanksgiving. And I just want to give all the gratitude in the world out. I know I'm a few minutes late. I was thinking to myself, it's like the way the layout here is a little bit different. And so if you have an opportunity to change it out and make it unique, to broadcast the show. And if you're listening to the podcast, just some visual cues and make it unique. Usually I have a guest on the other side. So, next to me, broadcasting from somewhere else. And today it's Thanksgiving. I wasn't really thinking about, having a big, long, extended show, but I wanted to extend my gratitude for everyone. And I wanted to change the graphic out. So I was playing around with the graphic thinking, how do I want to do this? And it's like, okay. And here's the challenge is if you schedule a Facebook Live and you don't go live within a certain time frame, your show will get deleted, which I've mentioned before. So the clock starts and I do want to start on time. I do want to make this as consistent as possible. And there's occasions where it doesn't necessarily work out exactly the way you want it. And that's exactly the point of the Pirate Broadcast. The fact that we're doing this, I'm incredibly thankful for, I'm grateful for, and I really appreciate you and every one of you that have joined in, shared a moment, checked it out, and investigated the possibility of thinking, wow, I could do this. This might be cool. How do I get on the Pirate Broadcast? What's involved? What's engaged? What's necessary? And you start thinking through those thoughts and identifying what it is that you can do next in your business. What is it that's going to generate something that you find joy in? Because I find joy in doing this. I find a lot of satisfaction and the opportunity to bring on people that I find interesting, people that I have a relationship with. And that's one of the criteria I like to have is, people I know, like, and trust. I understand and appreciate that there's going to be other people on the show 5 days a week. You have quite a bit of material here. And if there's something that you enjoy and something you like to do, it doesn't really feel like work. And this doesn't feel like work to me. It feels like I'm creating content that is important. It's long lasting. It's going to help someone. And if you're thinking about doing video, or you're thinking about starting a podcast, you're thinking about doing something to get your voice out, share your gifts, and produce your message, this is one way. And StreamYard actually just announced yesterday that it's no longer in beta. So for LinkedIn Live, anyway, you have to apply to be on LinkedIn Live. You have to go through the application process, and you might get turned down. It's potentially one of those things that you can get turned down on. And don't be disillusioned. Don't be disillusioned by the first time or the second time or the third time. Because I think what they're looking for is people that want to be putting themselves out there, creating content on a regular basis, producing results with it, or at least extending the invitation for people to start a community here. LinkedIn is very community minded in my experience. Now, a lot of people might have a different experience. I'd love to hear what your experience is, and I'd love to hear what your stories are from LinkedIn and how it has impacted your life. I know Random Act and Blue Angel Group and, some of the friends that I've developed over the years are incredibly powerful people. People like Angie and Jill and all of these individuals out there in the world, Kenyatta and Karen Joseph and, We lost a friend here recently, and I just want to extend my condolences to the friends and family of Chef Henry Bronson. I had him scheduled to be on the show, and he passed away, and it matters. It matters. These are real people and real relationships. These are real connections that develop into friendships, and I think that's the best way. In all of the noise in social media and everything that's going on in the world and all the potential negativity that's out there, you really have to hone in on what's our goal? What's our mission? And for me, it's creating friendships, it's creating community, and it's creating something that's people appreciate and find value in and interesting. And the curious can be asking questions, and the ones that want to learn something can take something away from it. And that's my goal. That's the mission of this podcast and this broadcast, and the whole pirate mentality is it's like the good pirate. It's like the person that wants to be different, work outside the box, and find their own groove. Because some of the things that we're told during our lives is like, go get a job, go to college, raise a family, all of these things. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying sometimes that path isn't necessarily meant for all of us. And so if you can find your path, and you find gratitude, and you can be thankful for that path, then I support you all the way. There's a lot of people out there that will support you. And on this Thanksgiving, what are you thankful for? What is it that you're thankful for? What is it that you really want to see in your world? And I've received lots of texts already this morning saying happy Thanksgiving. And well, Thanksgiving is bittersweet for me because, it was the last time I saw my son alive, a couple of years ago. However, I'm still incredibly grateful for all of the people that join in, listen in, support this pirate broadcast and the things that we're doing here. So, and I don't know who's on today, because it's something that is really going to be. I'll see if there's. Let's see who's if anybody's jumped on. Let's check it out. And it's like, oh, I'm live. Oh, there's 12 comments here. Oh, Maureen, I love you. Yes, I miss Henry too. Leslie Osborne, LinkedIn family is hers. Michael, no better message for Thanksgiving morning. Authentic gratitude. Amen, brother. It's really one of those things that we have to work together in order to create kindness that is going to spread throughout the world. And I know that when all else fails, love is the answer. Because, what better way to get past or through or beyond what you're working on? There's a lot of pain in the world, a lot of suffering. And, I could talk all day about what I'm thankful for. And just a couple of things. I'm thankful for my family. I'm incredibly thankful for my family. I'm a caregiver for my parents. I'm a caregiver, my sister and I work together. She does a lot of work for me. And so I love Mel. I love what she's doing. And my sister Sheila, she's in Texas. She's very incredibly busy. I love what she's doing. Danny, he's an awesome individual. Mom and Dad, I love you forever. And my son Logan, I'm just thoroughly, incredibly grateful for everything that I have in my life and everything that I've experienced in my life. And, many times, and it's a different story for another day, is many times there have been in my life that just slight difference, I wouldn't be here. So when you come very close to death, you appreciate life a little more. And I've lived an incredibly amazing life, and I wouldn't trade anything for the world. And I also am thankful for those experiences that have not been necessarily comfortable for me. Uh, you know, when those experiences and those people that come into your life that teach you lessons that you need to learn that may not be good experiences. However, they are training episodes for who you need to become, because all of these experiences accumulate to the person you become. And as we develop as individuals and we develop as humans, you have to release the pain and the hurt and the history and everything else, and just find some joy in the lesson. Whatever it happens to be, find some joy in the lesson, because there's people that love you. There's people that care for you. There are people out there that appreciate something that you're doing. And whether it's as simple as a compliment or opening a door or, moving to the side so they can get down the aisle in the grocery store, whatever it happens to be, those small instances. And I think Jay Andrews calls it the ripple effect, because it is a ripple effect. It's one of those things that you really have to appreciate and understand in order to accomplish some of these lessons in your life. And you can give and take, and you can receive. So be good at receiving those gifts. Somebody that I met, LinkedIn, and Angie, she's an amazing individual that has offered me lots of encouragement and direction and guidance in some of the things that I've been working on. And she's an incredible individual. And those people in your life, you have to learn how to appreciate. You have to learn how to understand what the gift is that you're receiving, and just be open to those ideas and those experiences. Thanksgiving is about something completely, to being an appreciation, to have appreciation for what you currently have in front of you, and in the US, we're sometimes abundance is too abundant, and there's always something we can do to help others, lift each other up, help each other out. So I could go on all day. I won't. I know we got probably turkey in the oven or some fixing somewhere, or family to visit or travel. I wish you, if you're traveling today, have safe travels. If you're staying home, enjoy the day. And if you're by yourself, pick up the phone, text message, phone call, phone a friend, don't isolate, and reach out and, stay connected with individuals. It's really important for us to build a community around that. And I just want to thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, Leslie. We've all lost people that it's really hard. And I'm sorry for your loss, Leslie, too. So I really love what I'm doing here. I really love the fact that I have community. I really enjoy and appreciate everyone that I can connect with, learn more about, and understand. And so I just I want to send out loving thoughts, kind wishes, and many blessings for anyone out there that needs it, and those that don't. In fact, all of you, just all of you. That's all. Anyway, I wanted to make it quick, short, and to the point, of gratitude, thankfulness, and kindness is cool. Smiles are free. And you enjoy the day. Oh, and hey, Jeff Young is tomorrow. So join us for Jeff. Take care.